Dinesh. So he's our club president and he's software developer for Oracle retail application and has been in IT for 4+ years. So that is 5 years. He recently completed 5 years in Oracle. Always looking forward to connecting with like-minded folks with interests in music, arts, and movies. Please welcome.
Thank you to our dynamic Sergeant at Arms, Toastmaster Ravindra. You eased my task actually by talking about our club and how we have achieved so many accolades. But since I am the PO, let me give an introduction of what Toastmasters is first, and then I'll tell you what our club is. So we have few guests today in the mix. So guys, do you know what Toastmasters is? Do you have any prior idea? May I know your name, please?
My name is Wali,
Wali.
and yes, I have prior knowledge. Like Toastmaster is a open club, non-profitable organization where they promote the public speaking. They encourage people to come and talk. They make the environment in such a way that no one is judged. You come and improve your skill. That's what I know. And there's a process of this. Maybe the guest can participate in the table topic, and every week there'll be one topic, and one Toastmaster will come and talk on that. And it's kind of practice. You get an environment where you do the practice and you put yourself.
Wait, I should go back. It's already explained, very well explained, Wali. I'm pretty sure, were you a member before?
No.
Okay, great. But you absolutely summed up well. That is what Toastmasters is. Toastmasters, as Wali said, is a non-profit organization. And this is not a new organization. This has been going on for quite some time. It was chartered in 1925, 24, my bad, by a person named Ralph C. Smetley, who created this club as a way of developing public speaking skills among young individuals, where they would give a toast, they would give on a public platform, and they would be evaluated on how well they perform on toast. So that culminated, and today, after 100 years, we are spread across 147 countries. There are about 3 lakhs plus members and 150K plus clubs throughout the world. So let's have a round of applause for Toastmasters. Okay, now Trailblazers is the corporate club of Oracle Bengaluru, OTH Bengaluru, and we are 8 or 9 years old, I guess 9 years, right? So we'll soon be 9 years old, and it's going strong. We are 30 plus members now, and we meet every week on Thursday, 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. How did you guys know about Trailblazers?
So I think I got one mail long back, and then on cafeteria, I think somewhere in E block, I saw one poster was placed there about the Toastmaster. So I searched that on the Slack. I got some channel also. I joined that, and then I was following that every week. You guys sharing the meeting notes and all.
Okay.
I got to join and see.
Sir, may I know your name?
Yeah, my name is Kartik.
Pranay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you also came as Wali, I guess.
Yeah, we used to get the mails like
Oh.
2 years back, right? Continuously. Then
Okay.
we saw the poster.
That's our PR strength. The continuous word,
But it
people
stopped.
might have took kind of offense to it, but I was proud. Yeah, we were
But it
continuous.
stopped. Like,
In between, yeah.
It was continuously coming, it was in our mind, but when we faced that there is a need of public speaking and we are not able to do that, then we thought, let's go and join this.
Sure. We hope you would keep joining us. Today we have a slightly different meeting, no issue. We have our regular meetings again next week, and I'll tell about this special meeting in a little while. I think even online we have Vikram. Hi Vikram, I think we just spoke.
Right.
Yeah, can you just introduce yourself and let us know how did you know about our club?
Yeah. Hi. So my name is Vikram Kumar. I've joined Oracle Cerner since February 2024. And it's like because this place is close to my home, so I'll be joining in the Oracle Tech Hub Toastmasters. And so I'm part of the what do you say umpire group certificate management group. So basically we all deal with how all the devices, right? So we manage with the certificates when it expiry, so we expiring, so we just rotate those certificates and renew them. So that kind of stuff we am doing right now. And yeah, so I have about 5 years experience. I started working in 2019. And yeah, I think that's all about me.
Okay, thank you so much, Vikram.
Thank you.
Okay, so I think all about Toastmasters is done, all about Trailblazers is done. Now I'll go to our special meeting today. So when I say special, it's because it's a little different from what we usually have, where we have speeches, table topics and all. But today would be a little different, and I won't tell what it is because I have a special person in the mix who will do that part for me. And today, taking the role of the Toastmaster of the day is a jack of all trades and even master of many. He has been a founding member, he has been in Trailblazers for a very long time, and there is no better person to do the moments of truth other than Toastmaster Abhinav.
Hi everyone, can I hear round of applause for Toastmaster Dinesh as usual? Today's meeting is a little different because it's about the one word which many people might not have heard of in this company. Appraisals. It's getting recorded, but it's okay, nobody will watch the video. Anyways, appraisal is very important, right? We want to know how we are doing. Finance part is different, but anyways, you want to know how we are doing as an individual, as a company, as a club. So Trailblazers Toastmasters Club also have a appraisal cycle. So last week we had a goal settings done through our president. It's called Club Success Plan. Now we are going to do moments of truth. Moments of truth basically means we'll have a set of questionnaire. We have to judge our club on that. Even the guests who judge for the first time, they might have experienced some things already till now. So you can vote for that. If you don't know about what was there, you can give mid rating on that. So I'll tell about what moments of truth is, but today we also have a speech planned. So I'll go about the moments of truth a bit later on. First, we'll have a speech because the speech is also very special. Its speech is the last level of the path-based project, level 5, elective 1. Its speech is about how to speak professionally. You might have heard many professional speakers. This speech is related to that. And to evaluate the speech, we have one evaluator as well. It's our champion speaker, Toastmaster Barnali.
Thank you for that introduction, Toastmaster of the day. So shall I introduce the speech?
Yeah, the objectives of speech.
Yeah. So my target speaker today is Toastmaster Narayanan, and he's attempting his level 5 elective 1. And this speech is going to be for 18 to 22 minutes. And the purpose statement is this: the purpose of this project is for the member to practice developing and presenting a longer speech. So all the best, Toastmaster Narayanan. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Barnali. To help with the timing, we have Toastmaster Mamta here. We'll show the cards in this order: 18 green. We'll show the card one time. 20 yellow. 22 will be red. The speaker will get 30 more seconds of buffer to finish the speech, beyond which they are not eligible for voting. But today we are not doing voting anyway, so you can speak till 22 minutes. All right. So the first speaker and the only speaker today is somebody who has been in the club before me, before I had joined. Back in 2016, she had joined. This person has finished a lot of projects in Toastmasters, won a lot of accolades and awards, and he is one of the best speakers we have in the club. This speech is about the last part of the fag end of the Pathos project. It's very pretty special as well. So please welcome Toastmaster 9 and on the stage, please. The speech title is The Stage.
Thank you, Abhinav. Barnali, able to hear me? So most of us are familiar with the term stage, and more so if we are about Toastmasters, we know how significant the stage plays an important role in enhancing our speech and pushing us towards the leadership edges. Now, every time over these many years since I've been a member of this club, every single time I've been on the stage, those 5 to 7 minutes have always given me something to learn, something to be happy about, something to introspect. Thanks to every one of you here and also in the online mode for being there with me every single time, irrespective of how I do the speech or how I do my role, how I do my contest, how I do a district event, an area event, whatever it may be, whatever may be the outcome of an event, the support and the kind of camaraderie that I've got from this particular gang, this community, I probably will find it very difficult to quantify it through words. Every single time, it could be the most dumbest of the speech or the most silliest of jokes. I've always got great job done, a sincere emoji in my WhatsApp or a call later on in my house. My mentor calls me late at night and tells me this part, everything necessarily done that part. He needn't do it actually, but the kind of relationship I've kind of earned over these years, that's what keeps me coming to the stage, even if not at least regularly, at least once in a month or so. And I would want all of you to get onto the stage whenever you have the opportunity. And the biggest stage at the district level is, most of you know, is coronation. And I have taken this particular opportunity for me to share my experience in the stage of coronation at District 92. Now, for those of you who do not know what coronation is the big daddy of the events in District 92. If Chinnaswamy Stadium is for cricket, it's coronation for the Toastmasters in District 92. That's the time when the contest, the finals or the contest take place. The new leaders are being elected and appointed. The outgoing people are thanked for the services. We established new contacts, new relationships. And the one game which I really like the most is, apart from the food, is that the keynote speakers. What I have seen all these years is those speakers who come to the stage on that day, they are not Toastmasters mostly. But the kind of delivery they give leaves us thinking for a very, very, very long time. And for that, unfortunately, I have not been able to make the last 2 coronations, but until then, we have done 9 coronations till now, since the inception of District 92. I've attended at least 7 or 8 if I'm not wrong. So here it goes. It was 2016. Those years we used to have 2 events. One was, we used to have a semi-annual event. One happens in December, one happens in May. The semi-annual event was called Jamboree, and it was in God's own country, Kerala, Kovalam. My editor came and told that just go to the event only once. If you don't like it, then we'll see what to do. And I took his words very seriously, booked my flight at a nice hotel near the beach, packed up my bags and went to Kovalam. It was the event was split for Saturday and Sunday. Saturday morning, I walked into Taj Samudra, just by the ocean of the Arabian Sea. You walk in, you find 20 tables with District ABC. It was so overwhelming to see 30, 40 people running around here and there, setting things up. And then you collect your card and go inside the room. Such a massive environment and a beautiful golden stage. I was the VP education at that time of the club. So overwhelming. Thought to myself, I will one day be there in the registration counter one day. And later on, probably I'll be somebody who's playing a role in setting the things up. And if possible, if I'm qualified enough, maybe one day I will be on that stage. So the first day, Saturday, so we had the contest and then we had the keynote speech. Now you would have seen in the keynote speeches, the MC announces, when they announce, they usually don't say that so-and-so, please come to the stage. They give you a kind of a lead, they hype up the environment, they say this person has done this, do you know who it is, stuff like that. But this time, the MC just said, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the world champion of public speech 2016, Darren Tay. And the echo of the crowd, the claps was so profound, it was as if my feet were shaking under the ground. So Darren Tay was there. He beat almost 30,000 contestants across the globe, and he was there in the top 10, beating along with 7 people from the US, 2 from Sri Lanka, and the only one from Singapore, and the youngest of the whole lot. He talked us about how he prepared for the speech, perception and stuff like that, about which maybe I'll tell it to you in a separate speech. That's not what I learned that day. The learning that I took is like, why do some people become extremely special? There are many people who share the same skill levels. There are many people who can compete with each other very gracefully. But some people end up very, very special to us. We kind of follow them, we emulate them, we emote them. We want to mentor people like them, like how they mentored others. That's one thing which I learned on that stage. So this is how the learning came up. So Darren does his keynote speech. And after the speech, we disembarked for the lunch. And you know how good a lunch at a hotel like Taj Samudra would be like. It's a proper semester. And people, when walking across, they took selfie with Darren Day. And then people were talking to him, asking him questions. He was patiently answering everything. And both of you who know me, you know how social I am, right? You put me in a room, I'll go sit to the last one. I will never say hello, how are you until the other person comes into this. But after that, I kind of bore him. So that's the difference altogether. I wanted to have a selfie with him desperately. But I did not know how to go and approach such a tall figure, the world champion public speaking. Should I just barge in? Or should I just wait for my turn? Or should I just say, forget it? It's okay. Let's not take a selfie. And then I was trying to, or should I have my lunch? I was hungry also. Should I have my lunch and then bother about it sometime later? And as I was pondering, there were 8, 9 people around Darren Day, and he looked at me in the corner. And I don't know what made him ask that question. He said, hey, you, should I help you? I was like, I went cold. Yeah. I mean, selfie. Come on, come over. There are all people around there. He just said, I'll take selfie with this person. Come. Believe me, he didn't know my name. He did not know who I was. Nothing of that matter. He just called me in and took my selfie. Can I share my?
Yeah.
And two great people. Right? He never bothered. So let me come back to the question, why are some people so special? It is just not because of what they have learned, their skill set, or their capabilities on the stage, the art of covering people around, stuff like that. No. Some people are really extra special because they enable the other person around them to break that shell and then express themselves very freely. What we have to do is just ask that question. I never asked that question. I should have said, Mr. Darente, can you please, offer time for a selfie? I should have done that. But he was special. He was a champion because he could see that I am covered in my shell and I'm not going to break it. So he enabled me to break over, at least temporarily, for that 15 minutes, come out to him and get this most valuable piece of photograph. And I desperately wanted to show this to my club after I come back, and I did that. This is a lesson that probably told me that that stage is just not only for giving you an assimilation to how skillful you are in terms of your speeches, or how charming you are in terms of your leadership capability, or your interpersonal skills. No, it's just about having the capability to walk that extra mile and enable the other person also to be pushed to go to the other extra mile. That's the story of Darente and yours truly. The lunch was done. And of course, needless to say, a fantastic lunch. After lunch, we all went to the washroom. We all know, right? Once you wash your hand, stand before a mirror, and then you adjust yourself, don't you? There were 3 people behind me, everybody. The 4 set of mirrors, we all adjusted our suit and all that. And we wanted to look presentable. Of course, why not? We are in a district event. How many of you have this habit of going to the beauty parlor when you have an event at home? No shame, by the way. Yeah? Absolutely no shame, by the way. None of you do that?
Not required.
Not. partner in crime.
We are naturally beautiful.
Of course. I
Look at
mean,
you.
yeah, so, I mean, it's very important for us to, present ourselves very nicely when you are in a social gathering, or even if you have a personal gathering or celebration at home, you tend to make sure that, you are all decked up very nicely and present yourself very nicely. How many of you familiar with the beauty salon called Naturals? Naturals, it's a chain of, Mr. C.K. Kumaravel, the CEO of Naturals, was the next keynote speaker. Now, after getting this gyan from Dan and Tay on how people are, so left me so impressed, I like, okay, if this is the level of one keynote speaker, the next keynote speaker, he's not a Toastmaster anyway. He definitely is going to have some message to carry. So we went. So Kumaravel didn't, have any kind of frills to his speech. He started bang on. Then he said, imagine your favorite hero or heroine and their photograph. And then the name of the particular person. Change, and then he used to say, change maker. We imagine our heroes. And then he said, replace that photo with your photo. And then say name, change maker. You may think, how is it possible? That was the story that he was going to share with us. Now, Kumaravel was born to a very, very rich family in a South Indian town called Coimbatore. Very, very rich family. His father was a businessman. Everybody said he's going to follow his father's footsteps. But he chose to be different. He did not want to take over his father. He wanted to start something on his own. Then he started this Mira hair wash shampoo. And like any noble act, it fell flat. He became the talk of the town. And the only advice given to him was, close it off. Go back to your father and start your father's business. He got married in between, but his wife was supportive of him. And then let's keep. So he got few thousands of money loan from many of his friends, approached banks. He clearly felt that it was his strategy and the path is a failure, but he as a person is not a failure. He clearly believed on the fact that I am not a failure. My plans, my strategy, probably my policies are not working well. He again revisited an idea called Mira herbal paste, which is more of a semi-solid stuff. And applied to hair. And then he immediately started off Naturals care of beauty chain of salon. And within 2 to 3 years, he realized that people who discuss and advise him don't decide anything. People who decide, they don't discuss. They just act and execute. In 6 months, Naturals was a big name with almost 300, 400 centers around Coimbatore. And it was expanding right through, very aggressively, right through the south and south portion of the country. He was making good amount of money. He was becoming a VIP. And there was one middle-aged lady who wanted to meet him for a franchise. He only had 5 minutes that day. Kumaravel only had 5 minutes. And he met that person, and looking at her, he was able to judge that this person does not really need to work to make money. She is not someone who's desperate to make a livelihood. But then why does she want to make this business? He said that, can I come to your house a day and then we'll talk about it. She gave him her address. And after 3-4 days, Kumaravel walks into her house. He sees an Audi A4 in the front and a Mercedes S-Class inside the gate. The question again, why would this person want to work for a few thousands of rupees as a franchise owner, beautician, whatever you call it? But he was curious. He said, all right, let's give a franchise. And within 3 to 4 weeks, this lady could find a place and started off that natural beauty card salon. And after 6 months, she calls Kumaravel and then says, sir, I made a profit of about 6 lakhs. Now for Kumaravel, 6 lakhs in 6 months is not a great number. But then he said, good job, nice. Keep it going. Let's see how it goes. Let's expand the franchise. And then she said, thank you very much. Kumaravel says, why should I thank you? I mean, I only gave you an offer and it's your money. And then she says, for the first time in my life, ever since I got married and got into the family way and stuff. This was the first time in my life I was able to make my money without answering to anybody, no questions asked. I was feeling so independent. Kumarabir realized that the value of business is just not making money, it's about enabling many people to stand on their feet very strongly with a lot of conviction without being dependent on others, finding your own path. That lady indirectly has become an inspiration for Kumarave. Today, there are lots and lots of young women across the country working in naturals, and many of the franchise owners have managed to carve their path in spite of various adversities. Today, they are all businessmen, they are all entrepreneurs. They are making their own money and nobody to question them. And Kumaravel was very proud when he said that I do not consider myself as a businessman. Today, when I get to know that there are about 35,000 women across the country who work for the many on their own terms, they call themselves center manager, they call themselves regional heads. He said that is something that is immensely proud for me. Ladies and gentlemen, these are just two keynote speeches that I thought I picked for today's event. There were many speeches right from 2016 to 2020, in fact, where I personally was completely floored when I saw the kind of achievement those people made. We always get to know that excess money is really bad. No, money is to be loved, money is to be cherished, money is like fuel to car. Use money, love people. Do not do the other way around. You should not use people and love money. That was the kind of crux that Kumarave shared with us. And that was a stage that gave me this bit of enlightenment, and that was my Bodhi tree where I learned a couple of stuff from these great achievers. And one day, I hope that I will find my space somewhere in that grand stage with all of you by my side. Hopefully, the day is not far enough. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Then we round of applause for Toastmaster Narayanan. All right. That's a great speech, inspirational speech. We move on to the agenda for today. It is moments of truth. Since Barnali is the evaluator and she needs some time to at least jot the points, I'll share the form with everybody. Please give your honest opinion on the form, and then we'll go back to the evaluation. I'll give you 2 minutes to fill the form as well, okay? I'll just share my screen. Even the guests can also give your opinions on this. I'll just share the form and you can scan the QR code. It's called tiny.cc/ktmc/MOT 2024. If it's too far, you can't.
Only for the online folks.
Everybody has to vote. I'll not vote. No, I can vote myself. It's okay. So I'll give 2 minutes, or I can give 5 minutes to everybody to cast their opinions on this. Okay.
So one is top, like the
One is bottommost.
Okay.
5 is best. Actually, I wanted to speak on that first.
Just give the guidelines.
So 5 is top, 1 is lowest rating. Okay. And if you can't understand anything, some small bit or some word, let me know. If you can't understand some sentence there.
This sketch book.
Guest book, did you get something to write down your name? You didn't get it, so you can give 1.
Well, we don't understand, maybe. That speaks.
I also vote. I hope everybody took the URL right.
Yeah.
I'll stop sharing. Exams. You can talk to each other if you want.
Not about the questions, right?
Can talk. We don't understand.
Yes.
You can ask me if you don't understand.
For example,
What
our
is-
club members encouraged to attend area and district events.
Okay, since you are new, it's okay. You can make, if you don't understand the thing, you can mark 3.
Safe side.
What is this club newsletter?
That is once Dinesh has,
Echoes. Echoes.
where we can publish our stories, ideas.
Just 8 pages. See, there is one other guest. There is one question on members. So as I told, we are already 29 members. You can mark.
Don't influence the voters.
That's the fact. Speak facts.
Order.
Enough. For new members, we do not give certificate, right?
Yes, we don't give.
We
Who made this question?
It's
Toastmasters. But I change the language sometimes. It was not very clear if you just read it directly. Take your time.
So what's this educational award application sent to the?
So once you finish a level, the web education gets a notification that if it is the level, they have to submit the award to Toastmaster International. They have to approve it as well.
Approval and award are separate processes.
Approval has to happen immediately, then it goes to them. So it might be delayed sometimes. If you submit today, maybe after 10 days they are looking into the mail.
Yeah.
That should not happen. The responses already.
Oh wow.
Please do it quickly. 2 more minutes.
Whatever is are all education awards sent immediately to the world headquarters?
Yeah, like if you submit a level today, completion today, it should be done in a couple of days. So that is the thing.
Like first the VPN approves it, then we send it to the Toastmaster.
So VPN will send to headquarters.
Yeah.
VPN,
Approval, they have to approve.
VPN would be the first point of approval. If this person is
When,
coming.
when you apply for reimbursement, it happens immediately. That way. Okay, 1 more minute. Move your fingers quickly. Faster finger first.
Would you not be accepting results?
No, it's okay. You can.
My fingers are really big.
Okay. I mean, we can still vote,
Yeah,
keep
yeah,
voting
we
for
can
that. We have
Go with
evaluation
the
first.
evaluation, yeah.
And if you want some more explanation, I'll do that. So with that, I'll request Toastmaster Barnali to please share her evaluation of Toastmaster Narayanan's speech. Barnali.
Sure. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhinav. I don't have it on the, I'm yet to type, so I'll use my notebook. I'm sorry. Okay. A great speech, Toastmaster Narayanan, I must say. You took us through that whole journey, and I could see the coronation event through your lenses. So it was beautiful, very descriptive, vivid, and I felt like although I wasn't a part of that event, I have the key takeaways and I can visualize that event. So when you said Darren's name, I had seen his videos before, obviously. So showing us the picture and, talking about what you learned, how he broke your inhibition and, talked to you, approached you. You also exposed your vulnerability in terms of like you not being, able to go out and talk to people. Very few speakers expose themselves, their weaknesses, which is really great, I would say. And that makes a speech really successful. We are not here to listen to only what we are good at, but also what mistakes we do or what things we miss out on and what we learn most importantly. So that has come across beautifully. A few key points I have is you talked to the audience. I didn't feel that it was a prepared speech. It was like, a discussion or, just sharing. That was great. On the flip side, I feel a little bit of more preparation would have made it even more, a proper structure might have, made it even more impactful. But of course, there is a balance which has to be maintained. Especially things like when you talked about I booked the flight, I booked a nice hotel near the beach. I could visualize everything as you were going through it. Humor, you say you are not good with humor, but just think about how many times you made us laugh today during your speech. You talked about that how social I am, people know about it. That made people laugh. Um, you talked about adjusting yourself in front of mirror. The question about going to beauty parlor, obviously that triggered a lot of laughter. So beautiful work done there. I love the way you set the context before you introduced the naturals owner, how you talked. So you asked how many of you go to a parlor. So that was beautiful. The transition was beautiful. A few things which you could work on. Maybe one, you could start with a bang instead of very normal start the speech with a bang so that people get hooked onto it. Maybe some questions, statistics, activities, something you could have done. You have a lot of time. I mean, you had 18 to 22 minutes, obviously. So initially the goal of the speech wasn't that clear. So that was something I was like thinking, where is he heading to? So that was one thing that I kept thinking throughout. But obviously, towards the middle part, I realized that. I would like to challenge you to start the next speech with a bang. Thank you. Over to TMOD.
How much time he took?
He took 17 minutes and Barnali took 3 minutes 25 seconds.
All right.
Disqualified. I am.
3:30. Sure.
Oh, 30 we have. Okay. I was thinking 20. Okay.
Narayan qualified. 17 point.
Qualified to again actual. It's for short by 1 more minute.
No problem. We'll now move on to the moments of truth. Now for that, I want some division in the room to happen. Since we are more than 15 people right now, I'll request the online folks to join breakout rooms. There are 2 breakout rooms. I'll assign them in some time. And within the room itself, it'll be good if to have 3 people sitting together. Okay. So Shailey, can you sit here? You, Narayanan and Dinesh can sit with group 1.
Yeah.
Mamta, Anek, and Sayakash maybe can sit there. Here.
No,
Offline is offline. You can just sit there.
I think we are.
Yeah.
Our guest.
Yeah, guests can also join in. And you three, but you are all guests, right?
Guests
So they can okay, you're the first impression. I bet, but the first.
part of all the group, na? One.
Yeah, you can be 4 people together.
One guest in every group. No, but see, the guests don't have insight of membership.
At least there should be
After
one
they become a
member.
member, what happens? So maybe the guest can focus only on the first impression.
First impression.
And the member can
Okay.
focus on.
So you four can be one team. Okay. You already are Toastmaster, right? So in three, you can give your opinions. Okay, then you three people and you three can be one team.
Yeah.
Okay. Online assign, but I'll explain a little bit further. My screen is visible now. So anybody who joins Toastmasters Club basically want to improve themselves. So what I experience they face when they join for the first time or second time or third time, or when they become a member themselves, what do they experience? We're going to judge that through moments of truth. Whether they're getting what they wanted to have in Toastmasters or not. Okay. The more points we get, as in, it's not a like final decision ever, because it's the opinion of everybody, it's subjective. But whatever opinions they're given, we'll take into account. Whichever is less than 3, we'll discuss on that. How to improve that. If it's good 3 already, good than better than 3, you can see how can we keep it intact, how can we improve it. You can still give your opinions. Okay. So there are totally 6 criteria on which we judge a club. First impressions, how membership is being done, how the variety is there, communication, everything, how the planning has to happen, strength of the club, and achievements recognition or not. Each point matters. For example, when you join for the first time, did anybody greet you or not? Matters a lot, which doesn't happen in real life in office we join. So Toastmasters is somewhere we want to have a good environment. So good vibes, we have to have that. Finally, achievement recognition, if you did something in Toastmasters, whether it was conveyed to everybody or not. Like you did a great speech, or did people know about it or not? Okay, so all these matters. I'll just quickly go over everything. I think it's already voted, so there's nothing got into. So but still, if you want to ask anything, you can ask me. If something was not there, like name tags, we don't have name tags given to people because we already have ID cards. But in some places, people give name tags as well, so that they can know each other properly. Then we have membership orientation. It's very important. When member joins, did maybe membership or maybe education talk to them or not? Did a member get a mentor assigned or not? Mentor is somebody who is your buddy in the first few days, first few months. It can go on for forever as well. But somebody who joins might not know many things, because sometimes it's quite technical as well. There's a portal to log in. There's a lot of things as well. So just to know what Toastmasters is all about, a mentor is assigned. So that is what learning needs are there, assessed also. And when you join as a member, did somebody give you any role or not? Because once you do a role, then you improve. That is how we do. Now, when meetings actually happens, whether they are interesting or not, we have education sessions. We participate in various district contests, area contests or not. We have a newsletter website. Do we have proper information there or not? It's all discussed there. Again, when the people give speeches, are they just randomly blabbering something, or it's a proper focused project they're doing or not? Like, table topics. Are they interesting or not? Okay. Very important also, meeting begins and on time. Are they going on and on for long, or we are finished on time? And lastly, evaluations. Is the evaluation actually useful for the person speaking, or just somebody is just doing time pass there? Okay. So all are judged. And finally, membership strength. So a club to properly prosper, it has to have 20 members. Currently we have 30 members, so we are good that way. But do we keep doing this membership building programs or not? Like we saw posters outside in cafeteria. Do we have contests from non-members also happening or not? We have open house bidding or not? It's about that. And finally, we do something good. Did we get recognition or not? DCP means Distinguished Club Program Points. The club also gets judged overall in numbers, so whether it has to be used or not for the recognition. So again, all the 6 points we judge, people have already voted. If somebody has not done it, please do it now. Okay, then we'll discuss. So how we'll discuss this now? We'll have 6 teams already created here. You can take 2 minutes, 3 minutes to discuss among each other. Then one person can be chosen, can come on the stage, and talk about it. Okay? Whether you found it useful or not, it was good for you or not. That way. Okay? Everybody got it? So like Narayanan, Shailey and Dinesh will talk to each other. Suppose they want to talk about membership orientation. They talk about one good point which your club is doing, and if they have an area to improve upon, we can tell about that. And you get 2 minutes to speak on that. 1 to 2 minutes. Same way, like tabletop is 1 green card, yellow card, 130, and 2 minutes red card. Same way. Yeah.
Anyone from the group?
Yeah, and if you want a couple of, you can also speak. There's no hard and fast rule. If you want to speak 1 minute, this person, 1 minute, this person, also fine. So this way we can do tabletop.
One team or one topic?
One topic, one team.
How would you know that which team is speaking?
We can,
we can ask him.
we can do that.
What is like fellowship, variety and communication?
So, like how the programs actually happen. Like, do we have area contests happening, inter-club events happening or not? We had that, TLI used to be there and all those things we know. Okay, this is how we will make the teams divided. But before that, we have actually show that, okay? Whichever point out of this, we don't score at least 3. We should discuss them in detail. Now, officers should note down the points to improve upon based on the overall opinion as well. Each officer, secretary, VP education membership, president, everybody, treasurer and all should note down the points on that. Okay. Now I'll show the results on this. So somebody can note down which is not 3 will be helpful. Okay. Or do you want to speak first and then we can see the points? What do you suggest?
No, I think it's the point.
Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see how do you do. First impressions. So majority says that we are doing good. Guests are greeted warmly. Some people didn't like it. So we should improve on that. We should laugh about it. So whoever is feeling like that, they might have faced that people did not greet them at all. Okay. Is the guest book displayed properly? Now in our bag, there is a guest book actually available there. Just a matter of taking it out and using it in the room. The challenge nowadays is that online also people join. How to make them sign this? So we have to think about it. Okay. So membership and president every time. So they have to think about it, what to do. Because a lot of people didn't find it. Is the meeting? Yeah, digital also fine. Or when we do the ballot, we take note there itself. We can decide on that. Yeah. Is the meeting very conveniently located, accessible or not? So majority people said yes. Some people didn't like it, but majority says yes. So I'll go over for this now. Let us know where did you find what is the best meeting possible. We'll do that. A guest encouraged to participate and comment at the end of the meeting. Majority said yes. Sometimes people might have faced that they did not were called. Yeah. So, but usually we do this good. Our guests invited to join the club on their first visit. That happens after the meeting. We talk to them. So that's also good.
What is it? Can you explain that? Our guest invited
to join when somebody
club or join the
meeting club and next meeting.
Okay.
That way. Now fellowship variety. Not just the president or the SA, did everybody else also make them feel comfortable or not? So majority yes, but there is a scope for improvement.
Yeah. Let's just have should we have a detailed discussion on this or?
The XCOM can have it separately.
Yeah, discussion, I mean, the points to improve, we can discuss later, but you can talk about it. Consider a chance. Enjoyable educational programs planned with exciting themes. So we usually have themes in our meeting. Every time there's a different theme. Today there was no theme for motion was a theme, but this is also I think good. There's no problem in this. I think we are doing good generally. Does the club enjoy regular scheduled social events? So for those who are new, we did a not Barnali, biryani event few days back. Biryani event was held some days back, so we do try to do it. And there was a plan for Wolverine and Deadpool. It didn't come out. We'll try. We'll go. I give 1 point. Our members are encouraged to attend area and district events. Mostly yes, because our editor is here. He informs us anyways. Inter-club events organized.
Yes.
For those who don't know, next week we are organizing one event. We have 4 clubs are meeting next Friday. So it's mostly yes.
We encourage you guys to join the next meeting. It's gonna be,
Where is
Is there a newsletter / website present in lively format? So a lot of people have said no on this. Okay.
30%?
So point it down that we had to discuss on this newsletter and website. Membership is already 20 members or more? Yes. Are members retained, indicating individual members are satisfied? Involved with the club. So it's again more than 4 and 5 majority, right? Is the club actually promoted in the community or the organization? So people have joined us through posters or Slack. That's what we can do.
Yeah.
But if there's anything to do better, we can try that.
But we don't send an email to all employees.
Not all our employees.
Okay. But for a special event we do,
Yeah.
like open house.
Yeah,
Yes,
Okay.
for that we do.
we do that.
Mm.
Now to distributed growth, do we have a membership building program organized? Mostly yes. I think mostly it is yes. Yeah, membership building programs are held. I think this is a scope to improve. When people join for the first time as a member, we have induction, but they are also presented with a certificate or something else, manuals. Earlier, there was physical manuals present. Now it's not there. Then what do we do about that? So we can discuss this point also more in detail. Do people get mentor assigned immediately? It's yes, but some people have not got it. So we should discuss that part. Our members briefed on how to actually do the pathways program. It's again yes, but there's again scope of improvement there. Okay, this is very important. Is there a survey of each member's needs done or not? When people join, everybody has a different goal. Some people want to speak better, some people want to network. Do we judge that what they want to do? So this is again point to improve on that. This is a very important point. Are members given a speaking role like timer, accountant, grammarian? So it's mostly yes. And they are also asked to participate. That's also yes. I think mostly it's good right now. I'll just go over to the point which is not that great. Okay, this is also one thing to improve upon.
Yes.
How do we know who is and what? Except the posters which comes once in a while. So there's a need to show a chart somewhere in which we need to show the levels of people what they have done. This way they can also choose their mentors. That I want to get mentored by this person also. And do we recognize the achievements? It's also yes. So the CSP and all planned, that is also yes. Some people have given the feedback, we'll come back to this later on. How do you rate the club overall? 4 and 5, it is good. So I think there's a round of applause. Okay, now I'll come back to the sheet again, the PPT. So all you have to do is all you have to do is to talk about points which you think are good and something which can be improved.
and then we'll discuss on the.
Shortcomings we can discuss as well. So how it goes is that people give their 2 minutes opinion on that. Then you can get your point that if this talk like this doesn't happen at all, you can tell how that happens.
Okay.
you are in any officer can tell. Okay. Just give me 1 second. So first impression, I hope the guest, somebody out of you three can speak on the stage. No?
Time to prepare.
But not immediately. I'll tell you. So how did you feel about the club? You get 30 seconds to 1 minute, 2 minutes to speak on. You can discuss among each other how you felt. Like Shailey, right? You're coming from last 2-3 meetings. You know, some people have come, some people left early. So how did the overall experience go? Can talk about that. But we'll not call you immediately. We'll call you after some time. I'll put name here. Pranay, right? Shailey, and I didn't get her name. Pragya. Pragya Pal.
Yes.
Okay. Membership orientation, I'll ask Shailu, Narayanan, and Dinesh to speak on. Fellowship ready communication, I'll ask Nitin, Teja, and Krishna. We have this also. So, membership strength, I'll ask Mamta, Sayakash, and Anek. Achievement integration, I'll ask. I'll create now breakout rooms. Okay.
But here
I'll-
also one group is.
Yeah, so I will give one more. Program planning and meeting organization. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
There's one more.
That is not assigned. Okay. 2 are left.
Yeah, I'll assign. 2 are left, that's what.
Right.
So, program planning, I'll assign Ravindra, Kartik,
Yes. What was the question?
and Wali. Achievement, all online people can join one breakout room. I'll assign them now. Online folks. So you can discuss among each other, and one person out of you can speak on that. Okay?
Before you finish.
No, I can just say the same. Like, what all points in the criteria, if that could also.
I'll display that time. I'll display. When you speak, I'll display that on the screen.
Yeah, I was planning to take a picture and then.
I'll display. I'll display.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll always be shared.
Or you can just display the slides now, so we can take picture of the level show.
Okay, okay, fine. I'll do that. So, okay.
Sorry.
So this is first impressions. This is membership orientation.
Orientation and strength are different.
No, same. No, strength is different.
No, strength is different.
Fellowship ready communication. Program planning, meeting organization is yours. Membership strength is this. And achievement orientation. Okay, I'll just go back to the first page again. And I'll request all the online people to join the breakout room. I'll just.
But they want to break up one.
You tell me.
Hi, good afternoon. Hi, Abhipsa.
Welcome everyone.
Hi, Girish. Hi, Vikram. Hi, Barnali. Hi, Vittal. How do you spell your first name?
It is actually Bhupa Samudram. It is a place name. Okay.
Bhupa Samudram.
You can call me Vittal instead of Bhupa Samudram as per our policy. First name dot last name, right?
Sure, I'll call you Vittal.
Yeah.
My first name is also a place of a name, city, not city, town actually.
Oh, okay.
But I don't use it because like yours, mine is also a little difficult. It's Tirumala, where Lord
Oh,
Venkatesh temple is there.
Tulasi Ram is actual name, right? Your
No, actually it's Tirumala Devi. I only use Devi because my surname itself is big.
okay.
So we will discuss on the slide, the achievements, right, Abhipsa?
No, achievement recognition. Yeah, achievements. Yeah.
Hi,
So,
hi Bikram. Hi, Abhipsa. Sorry, I did not say hi to all.
yeah, no problem. Hi, everyone. So like we need to speak on the points written here, right?
I think we have to come up with suggestions. Barnali is there, maybe she can throw some light.
Barnali, are you able to hear us?
Oh, am I not audible?
Yes, you
Now,
are.
now audible, Barnali. Hi.
Oh, maybe because my mic was misplaced. Okay,
Okay.
sorry. I had been saying hi and all that. I thought everybody could hear me. Okay. Yeah, so basically, I think just to check at this point what we feel, if the achievements are being recognized and if we have any feedback on that, how it happens and how it can be improved or whatever. So that, the picture of how it is happening at this point, that's what we need to, discuss and present.
First one is award applications immediately submitted to world headquarters. So I am not really aware like how this is happening. I think VP Education does that.
Yeah, I guess so. I am not sure,
Okay.
but I think that must be being done. I'm not sure.
Yeah, Abhinav said that once we complete, it's approved and then it's sent automatically to like,
Actually, I don't know if proactively we need to do something.
okay.
And
Progress chart, I think we are not we don't display it like explicitly in the meetings, right?
I think
What? Yeah, tell me.
I think we should maybe once the achievements are done, probably the pathways we are talking about here, right? Once we complete the pathways, maybe we can have a collage of the members who have completed it, and we can think of ways how we can display it during our meetings. So that becomes one of the way of showcasing it.
That is a good idea. Anyway, we are publicizing like club achievements, member achievements. Once anything happens, we publicize it in Instagram and WhatsApp and Slack and all resources.
Yeah.
But yeah, collage is a good idea because even guests can see and it will motivate people to like take up.
Yeah, and one more suggestion, maybe we can discuss if it makes sense. Maybe we can call it a Hall of Fame, and everybody who completes the pathway, that photograph or icon shape photograph goes into that, and that becomes a huge, interesting collage. So whether the members remain or not, their legacy remains, their name remains with the club.
True. That's a nice idea.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Guests can also suggest us how they would like to see this or
Oh, 28 seconds.
okay.
I think now digital certificate and all they are making. So this also pathway also you can in a similar way some certificate kind of collage kind of thing can be done and it can be shared as and when that happens.
Right. DCP used for planning and recognition, the last one.
I'll first ask the members of orientation team to speak on 2 minutes. How do they feel about the overall club, what the point they got, and is there any scope of improvement? Okay. First, members of orientation, I'll share my screen quickly one more time. So first, members of orientation will come, this team. Then first impressions, the guest. Then fellowship ready, Nitin, Teja, Krishna. Okay, I'll keep inviting you on this. You want me to show the screen also, or it's okay now? You have it. Yeah. All right. Online folks will come last. So Who's going to come from your team? Dinesh. Can you speak to the cards as per table topics?
Just
You know, note it down, just show the card.
Yeah, 2 minutes, just show red card.
That's all, only red card I need.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so I'll be speaking on membership orientation. We had few points under this criteria. The standouts, I would say, one point around this is accommodation of members with disabilities. Now, we have been trying our level best to make this a hybrid club. We are doing it. And every week we are recording the meetings, we are having Zoom meetings, we are searching for Zoom rooms. So we are doing great on that. Now, there are many points of improvement in this particular section. One is member involved in all aspects of the club activities. I don't think so that's happening very well, wherein we have to chase around people for one particular role, maybe the TMOD or something like that. So that needs to work, we need to work on that. There is another point that needs quite some work is learning needs access, where assessed. That is not happening, and we need to work the VP and the president. We need to work as a team to assess each and every member's learning needs, and not just assigning a pathway. It also has to be, after the pathway is assigned, how all they can improve on it. As there was one point, we can't just be saying things here. We need to cater to that pathway. We need to cater to whatever that pathway has to offer. So we need to work on that. The assignment of mentor is going well, but we could put a little more effort on it. And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, there is formal induction also for the members. We are doing good on that. That is a plus point on the formal induction of the members. Whenever a member joined for the guest, like whenever a member joins, we would install them. The VP membership or the president would install them, and that happens. Also, there is recognition of that. With that, I would conclude. Thank you so much.
Alright, so just for context, sometimes club doesn't do good. Okay, right now with 30 members, so we are doing pretty good. We have also 8 members one time. That time there was a lot of struggle during COVID times. So not members were there, no audience was there, no guest was there. So that time we had to improve a lot of things. Okay, that is. Alright, for first impression.
Can I add a point?
Sure.
Yeah.
But like for the members induction, are you guys giving the kit, welcome kit? Kind of thing. Well, let's say because let's say I'm a new, I don't know where to go and find the pathways or like something, right? Like if we create some document or like booklet.
Do you want to respond to that?
Yeah, we actually do have it. Like is the Slack channel is there, right? So we have the guides, the documents, everything is pinned there. But he has provided a good point that even to inform the members that this is this.
So we have a mail. When he joins, we get a mail. President sends the mail. You didn't get chance till now, but we send a mail which has all the hyperlinks. Also, one guest. Membership kit itself is there in a Google Drive. Plus, mentor also gets assigned at
same time.
That happens.
So we have all the documents. If at all there is an issue, you can ask in the group itself. Everything is pinned, all the documents.
The answer your question. Yeah. All right. Next, we have the guest impression. So, who among you will come? Sure. Please come.
Everyone. So I'm Pragya, so it will be kind of an icebreaker speech for me. So I'll be talking about first impressions. So definitely the first impression of Toastmasters Club is definitely good. And all the people are very comfortable and I'll say very accepting. The environment is very accepting in nature. And definitely, I will not say it's, definitely there's a chance for improvement in every aspect. Apart from that, yeah, the name tags are not provided because of the valid reason we already have the ID cards. I believe guest book can be a good option if we are maintaining the guest book. Then we can track who are other people are coming, and accordingly we can ask them like normally like if they would like to join, if they would like to attend any other meetings. So that can be helpful. The meetings are arranged professionally, I'll say. I don't think so. I mean, the number of peoples that we have, accordingly, I feel the location and the room is big enough. Just one thing that I generally sit in A block, so it is not. I mean, I have to come from A to B block, so yeah. Otherwise, that's fine, and definitely gets invited to address because right now I'm standing here and I'm giving my first speech, so yeah, that is good. I think yeah, gets invited to join. I will for me, I think Devi has initiated the process, so I will be join official member of Toastmaster Club.
So I comes from block A. He has some objection.
Yeah, just wanted to know, like, is some topic open for discussion here?
Yeah, if you want to speak.
Regarding the guest book, like, what does someone expect from it? What does Toastmaster expect from a guest book?
So there's a contest also for this. Okay. We want to create a creative guest book. You can create it. We want to create it. Otherwise, guest book means it should have a membership form where the club meets, some history of the club, and basic information for a newbie to join. That is it. So we have got online guest packet is there, PDF is there, not about offline. So that's not there.
No, guest packet and guest book are different.
Both can be get done together.
So attendance is the key goal there, or what are you trying?
No, when guest comes to the meeting for the first time, what do they get back, take away, so that you can think about joining again. So either following up, that is a task. If you give a booklet or a page itself, one A4 size page, this is a club name, Slack group, email ID, they can take it back and join back. That is called guest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So earlier members used to get the booklets, right? Like whoever is member.
Right.
Now are we getting?
No, that is now full online. But we can print it if you want.
For the people, guests coming here, I think they're feeling very warm welcome. That I think we can improve on the virtual guests also. One thing is we can note them down who are coming. Maybe at the start of the meeting, we can leave a message. Anyone new guest joining in, just mention what the email ID is with.
Or in the voting ballot itself, we can add if you are guest.
VP membership is taking care of that part.
Okay.
He or she is taking care with joining online and offline, and then proper follow-up is taking care.
Okay.
What I
Okay, then
when Barnali was there, VP membership, and Devi also.
Yes.
They are doing the good.
Yeah, that's good. I wasn't aware, but it's happening. Very good.
But I think it's a challenge always to consider online and offline both together.
Exactly.
Nobody has learned it till now. How to do it better. But we'll try it. This is the way to improve. Toastmasters is the right place to improve. Okay, third group, fellowship, variety, and communication, Nitin, Teja, or Krishna.
Yeah. So it's greeted warmly. Guest greeted warmly. Yeah. So we have. Yeah. So other than president and SA, I think a couple of members are also greeting the guests warmly. So we are doing good there. Second point, enjoyable educational meetings. Our meetings are always enjoyable, but from educational side of things, it's better if you organize some kind of speakers who can talk about how to improve public speaking in general for audience to improve. So the educational part of things, if we can take some action, that will be good. Regularly scheduled social events. So we almost schedule it daily. Chai pe chacha after. So we are doing all this good there. Yeah, sometimes even we organize, like as you said, biryani one. So yeah. So that's participation.
Ravindra also asked for lunch.
Lunch, yeah. Correct. Irrespective of Thursday. I was the regular member.
We should come to C block sometime, Ravindra, because quite a few members are there.
Yeah. So participation in area, district, and international events. I think our club excels there. We all participate in almost every event. Inter-club events, we are doing this for the first time, but maybe we can increase the frequency based on how this goes. Yeah, so that to get exposure. Club newsletter, I think we are doing it regularly. And website updated regularly. I think we don't have any website of our own, but what our website, Toastmasters, we update all those details. Yeah, that's it. Oh, thank you.
Anybody on this?
We do have a website. Club website we have.
People don't know about that, that's a problem.
That's an issue.
And that newsletter will also.
Yeah, newsletter
Newsletter also is there, but how to access it? Again, a problem.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a link tree which has all the links of our club, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and also newsletter link is also there. So that is, I think, pinned. If not pinned, you have to pin it on our Slack. Already pinned.
Do we send any kind of like bulk mail to people when there's a time you can renew the membership?
Yes. It'll happen soon.
So it's like to all the members or to the existing members to renew it?
Existing members to renew. And
No, the mail is sent to all the members?
No, only
only members currently present.
So that's what I was asking. Like, I want to know about this club from one of our colleagues. Otherwise,
Okay.
I was not aware. So just asking, maybe we can send to at least a larger audience. So at least
Yeah.
people should.
Once in a while, at least once a quarter, at least we can have a mail.
Okay, just
The
kind
club
of a
exists like that.
membership, drive.
Means
At
by
least-
conducting social events, we can
People should
publish.
know that we
Uh-huh.
have this kind of club. So that's.
So we generally organize open house. That time we send the mails and all. But
Okay, for this
Yeah.
party events.
But I think we should.
At the renewal time we can
make
send
it. We can make it a little more frequent.
Those are the other points, whatever people are saying.
Maybe we can merge it, have that open house along the renewable time.
Exactly.
That's the right time.
That's the right time.
Okay, since we have 10 minutes left, we'll quickly move on to the next point. Program planning and meeting automation. One of you will come.
Yeah.
Kartik. Okay.
We'll start and then.
Okay.
Yeah, hi everyone, so I'll talk about the first point, the program and agenda publicizing in advance. So since I'm here, my friend did not tell me about this, there's a club. So I got a couple of mails as well as in cafeteria I see posters as well, and these posters were very interesting. And then I joined the Slack channel. On the Slack channel, I see the regular a kind of feed or newsletter where they talk about what happened in this weekly meeting and what they are doing, what is the plan for the next meeting. So these things are organized and planned very well, and they share the information they give the enough notice to all the member and as well as the information to all the members so that they can get prepared and they know the expectation from the next session.
Members are prepared to carry out all the program assignments. I think we can do a little better. Specifically, if the roles are to be taken and we're facing this challenge of not picking up, maybe the hesitation is that we don't know what the role is. If I have to do an evaluation, I have to go to the Toastmasters and do a Google search and then identify. Ravindra sent out a good YouTube video, which was very helpful for me. Maybe in our internal website, we can list out these are the responsibilities. This is a good reference point. This is a good video. And then communicate it more that next meeting is coming. These are the new roles. These are the resources. Maybe we can try. All projects are from pathways done. Meeting begins on time, 5 minutes. Okay. Ends on time. I think we have to do that. It's not 5 minutes. It's 15, 20 minutes sometimes. Creative table topics, absolutely. Activities, very good. Positive and helpful evaluations, yes. And I would just add that evaluations we do, but we shouldn't restrict with the evaluator who have been assigned to us. We should speak to the mentor. We should speak to everyone who is doing that role better. If I am table topic master this week, I noticed that someone else did very good job. I'll just go and ask, how was my what, anything you have to provide. So it's an action on us for seeking more evaluation. That's okay.
All right. The second last point now, membership strength. So can I welcome anybody from this group? First, I will Anek. Anek, please come.
So I think we have good strength. So there's no problem in membership, right? Or do you feel there's a problem? No. So first of all, club has 20 or more members. We have, I think, 30. So we're good there. And the members are retained. So I think he informed me, that I think we retained more than 90% of the people last time. That's great. We are doing good with our current members. The next one is promotion in clubs, organization, or community. So in this one, I would say I think we are promoting like in terms of open house, and Mamata said that she got to know through Hindi Divas. So I think that also was something that was good. So like there might the guests, like how they got to know first time Toastmaster. Any, if you can say, like, did you get to know from your friend or from some event that happened, or like how did you get to know from you?
My elder sister told me there is some
Okay, okay.
club,
Okay.
this club. I didn't know much, so I searched it. And what is this? And one of my college mate is president in some
Okay.
Toastmaster. So she told me that every office has this club, so you can search it out.
So if you got to know from outside, then you search the
Yeah.
them. Okay, great. And then there is the one point, like our club programs are varied and exciting. So yeah, on this point also, I think Hindi Divas is part of that, right? Hindi Divas, and then open house is also a part of varied programs. And then there may be some point we can add, make table topics more interesting, or making the theme more interesting. So what we can do, we can review the theme probably, although we now leave it to the TMOD to decide. But we can suggest also that if it's an Independence Day month or week, we can say this theme is more appropriate. Because the person who is taking TMOD first time, they may not know, but they might take some, out of the context topic. So we can suggest maybe some experienced people can suggest them, okay, these are the themes we are suggesting. You can take, if they are not comfortable, they can decide on their own. But we can suggest the theme of the day to make it more interesting. And there was a Toastmaster sponsoring new members. So I think we are not sure we are following this. So if there is something like one person sponsoring the other member,
We can do that. Somebody
Okay.
can, like your manager maybe, if they're
Okay.
in-person,
Okay.
they can be called as a Toastmaster sponsor.
Okay.
But it doesn't happen formally here.
Okay.
So the other way around, we ask for investment.
But if you do one sponsoring, you'll get award from district as well. There's an award.
Okay. So like if you are bringing your friend, then you get
And you have to pay the fees.
Fee, I think
One time.
the sponsor has to be.
Yeah, one time.
Okay.
So you get badge and some pins. And, you know.
And that you can reimburse again?
It's a no.
Back the stage, what?
Oracle is our sponsor.
Yeah, the Oracle is your sponsor for, so like all of you Oracle is sponsor, right? And I'm not getting my reimbursement yet.
Sponsored also.
And then regular membership building programs, I think we can do.
New member, not.
So yeah, so membership building programs, do we like, is there a kind of, do we have it, like mandatory, do we have every session, like every term, membership building program?
We need to work on that.
Specifically, yeah.
So there was one point where
Okay,
Pragyash had said
Yeah.
that
Okay.
for membership, we can work on it.
We can have a one session for all the new joinees like
Yeah.
that.
We are planning, by the way.
Hmm.
It's still there, like for the new
Okay,
joinees.
just timing
part of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's all, thank you.
All right, last the online folks, but not the least. Who wants to go ahead with the achievement integration? Online, Devi, Abhipsa, or any guest? Barnali?
I think Devi, you can go ahead. Devi or Abhipsa. So what we were discussing is like when the members are completing their pathways or levels, we can have a collage of them and publish it, which we are already doing, but maybe we can do it more in the form of a collage. The other thing that we were discussing is we can have something called Hall of Fame. And all the members so far who have completed That becomes one big frame of ours, of our club, and kind of like it becomes a matter of pride that I completed one level and my pick was there. So these are the two things which we discussed actually, and I'll see if anything else is there to add from the breakout room I was part of. So these are the 2 points which stood out.
That club and member achievements are publicized in all our social media handles, and club members are really supportive, and they do encourage and applaud a lot. So that in that section we are doing great. And I think the award applications, as Abhinav pointed out, that after we complete a level or a pathway, as soon as the approval is done, it goes to the headquarters, so that is done. Yeah. So member achievements, I think I had just one point. Member achievements recognized with ceremony. We don't really have a ceremony, I think. But I remember when I gave my icebreaker, like we had this custom of everyone stood up and clapped. So that felt really, really nice when someone gives their first speech. So I think we can also do this in meeting, and we can stand up and clap for the person who has completed a level or a pathway. We can do that. That's it from my side.
Thank you. Okay. Any suggestions or anything? If not, thank you everybody for participating in Moments of Truth. And I'll hand the seat back to Toastmaster Dinesh for the closing.
I think what Kartik was telling, that we missed something. Today, our Toastmaster Narayanan completed his path. So,
I'm not even sure of whether there's one more.
But anyway, just give him a round of applause, because this tells you that this is the second path, by the way. I'm right about that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Abhinav. It was a wonderful moment of truth. I think, usually when these moments of truth happen, the guests kind of feel excluded because they're not so aware. But it was so innovative. Even the guests were eager to share the points, and we have heard all of you. We'll try to incorporate as much as possible, and you guys can tell us how well we performed by the end of this term, which would be at the end of December. I think, do we have a voting or? Okay. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed, and I again urge everybody, please attend the next week meeting, because it would be a rendezvous meeting where, just like our club, we have 3 other clubs, by the way, including our club. There are 4 clubs under one area, and we are planning to have a rendezvous meeting next week, where all the 4 clubs will be in attendance. So don't miss it. And the theme is also very special, related to the Independence Day.
When is it?
It's on 9th. Friday, 9th August. You'll get a mail. Yeah, it's here also. We'll select on we'll decide on the venue. Maybe we can take a bigger room or something like that. We'll let you know. Don't worry about it. With that, I did not get a chance to start the meeting. The meeting. I'll end the 473rd meeting. Thank you so much. Let's all gather. We'll have a click. Our online guests will help us for the click. There are many things to do. Do we need to zoom out, Abhinav?
Not required.
It's fine.
It's better to start it, but the end should be on time.
We might have meeting at 4:30.
Exactly.
We have a meeting. I'll call 7:30, 9:30, 4:30. Send us a down. Let's taking photo. Maybe you are.
Why you guys converge?
Converge.
Just what from here.
Some people can